I went to Fan Expo Canada, and the very first thing I did was I went to the Nintendo booth, and I got to play some stuff. Some really big games, actually, coming up. I got to play... Let me find the right thing to hit him with here. I got to play Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Yeah, let's talk about that. So, it's a remake. Like, pretty much everything is the same as the Game Boy game, from what I could tell. I've only played a little bit of the Game Boy version. But you start inside Marin and Terran's house, you go get your sword, you get the ability to make potions, and then you go into the first dungeon. Demo's only 15 minutes long, so you're not really getting much out of it. But it looks great. I love the art style. Man, it's so cute. And so like it's almost like
I did it. I did.
Duplo people, like, you know, kind of like the Lego for babies, and just moving around in the game, and it looks amazing. That part's really good. Gameplay felt very nice and snappy. Played a lot like a classic Zelda game, like you would expect. And my concern with it, and this might be just because it's a pre-release build, so we don't know yet for sure what's going on. But this had some frame rate issues that I was a little concerned with. So, you know, with Zelda games where the levels are contained in sort of a square, and then you move from one square to the next, like different chunks of the level, the frame rate would dip every time you move from one screen to the next. Which is really odd, because Nintendo games never have issues with frame rate, and to see that in Link's Awakening was really kind of alarming. Now, it's a pre-release version of the game, so I can't judge it and say like, oh man, this is going to be a thing in the final version, because we don't know that yet. It might not be, for all we know. Fingers crossed that Nintendo has sorted that out by the time we get our versions of it next month, but it was something worth noting. Like, otherwise, I'm there, even if there are the frame rate issues that I saw, it's very un-Nintendo-like, but I would still get the game, and it's probably still going to be great, even with those frame rate issues in there. But really, I hope they fix that.